podcast. Recipes to Fallen Kings, Queens, and in between.
And free the guys.
And Stop Cop City. And also be a good human. You got anybody you want to shout out? Is there a shout out for today?
Shout out to my guys for pulling up on me yesterday.
Oh, for sure.
Shout out to y'all.
That was a good time, man.
You too, Eliano.
Shout out to all the homies out there who's real homies, man. Y'all make the world go round.
Who you wanted to shout out?
Huh?
Who did you want to shout out?
No, that was good. That was perfect. I didn't really have anything on the list.
I've been thinking about that shit all day.
Remember to hit the like if you fucks with this video. Hit subscribe if you haven't, and ring the notifications bell. Don't know if y'all know how much that helps, but it helps a lot. So please do it. The eclipse is today,
and it was incredible.
Yeah, no, it was so cool, bro.
At first, like waiting for like the big moment was like, I feel like this was it. I didn't think it was gonna get that intense, but no, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, you were not the only person that I've heard that from. That bothers me a lot.
Why?
Yeah, it felt like people were being impatient.
I definitely was.
There was one dude where I was, because I was in Cleveland, and there was one dude where I was who was like, he's like, I wish this would happen already. And I'm like, oh, sorry, planetary alignment ain't on your time, bud. How crazy is that?
But he still cared enough to watch it, though.
Yeah.
And just not give up on it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't miss it, though.
Me too.
Because at first, like, I wasn't really caring.
You don't care that much.
Yeah. I had my glasses, but I legit didn't care. The neighbor, I was working, started a new job today, and the neighbor said it's happening. So I was like, why not? So I went to go grab my glasses. I was like, okay, like, I don't see it being that good. But then when it got dark, I'm like, oh, no,
and
this
cold.
shit. I was like, this shit is fire.
So, did you stop the whole time?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. So you just didn't work for like 20 minutes.
It felt longer than that, honestly.
Yeah, it's probably longer than that for real. So, it was wild because it was hot.
Uh-huh.
It was probably 68 when it started.
Uh-huh.
And then when it covered like a quarter of the sun.
Felt like it was a breeze coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it just became, and my homie was there with me, and he was like, bro, like, is it gonna get? Because it was getting like darker, but gradually. He was like, bro, is it gonna like get real dark? I was like, bro, it's gonna be nighttime in about 5 minutes.
Literally, like street lights came on where I was at and everything. Like,
Yeah,
it
moths
was wicked.
came out. Yeah.
you seen the moth?
Yeah, moths. I saw multiple moths. I
Oh,
was
that's
downtown
crazy.
Cleveland, bro. So they was all over the lights and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nocturnal animals woke up.
Yeah, that is so wild.
Yeah.
And then I was Lover's Lane. I was like, it's about to get wicked.
Shit get wicked.
It was actually crazy, but I'm so glad I really didn't miss it though.
Yeah, me too.
Like, it was truly, you know, like, I seen videos of people like cheering on. It was worth the cheer.
Yeah.
For sure.
Did
worth
you
the
cheer?
Nah. But I was like, wow.
Were you around people that cheered?
Uh-uh.
You would have cheered. I was in a crowd of people downtown Cleveland.
Yeah.
And it was like you could literally count it down if you had your glasses on. Did you watch The Last Sliver with your glasses?
I watched all of it until it moved away.
Word. So that last sliver, like, because the rest of it seemed like it was moving so slowly that you couldn't like count it down. It was like, okay, I could tell it's covering more now, but like I can't tell how much. But that last little sliver, bro, it was like, oh, let's go. That was dope, bro.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that shit.
Yeah, me too. I feel lied to.
Why?
I knew I was going to be in downtown Cleveland today.
Uh-huh.
I was told that it was going to be crazy. Everybody telling me,
gridlock.
Be careful out there. Like, this is going to be dangerous. There's going to be so much traffic.
But I don't know why people would think that, though. Like, you can only see the sun from one location, though. So it didn't make sense to me why people were saying that. But also, again, like, I don't know where they was having the event at, like the actual
They
event.
had a bunch of events.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know where you could have. I don't even want to say go see, because you could go see it anywhere. So I don't know like where the big crowd was at.
I'm going to say something wild, and I think it's true. I don't know because I wasn't down here. Cleveland traffic, when I left and when I got there, was probably not as bad as Akron traffic.
Really?
I got there at 10:45. I left at 4.
Felt like regular traffic. Yeah. Yeah, I can't tell you. I don't know. But niggas, was there fireworks in Cleveland? It was fireworks here in Akron. Crazy.
Yeah, no, I mean I get it. I think this was definitely something to celebrate. This was fire.
Was it like worth missing work?
For sure. Well, I had an event.
Yeah. So do you think it should, like, because it's rare, I was missing work for it kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah, I think you're actually, if you're a company owner and you don't think this is worth a day off, you're a bozo.
Like,
You're a bozo.
Like, it was especially because most people don't get to experience this. Like, no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah. Yeah, that was absolutely worth a day off. Speaking of a day off, J. Cole didn't take one. You were wrong.
This morning made me, I was going to text you about that.
Okay.
He apologized.
What does that mean?
What happened to the point you're apologizing mid-beef?
I don't understand what you mean by he apologized. Like he came out and said, I'm sorry?
Yes.
To who?
He was doing his Dreamville thing, and on stage he was like, he said I can send you, he said his apologies, like, I shouldn't have dropped this or whatever, he's going to delete it.
And I pray that, I pray that y'all are like,
he said,
forgive a nigga for like the misstep, and then I can get back to my true path, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years.
What the fuck did Kendrick call him and say to him? But I feel like it was like, damn, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm not on that spiritual path you on, but like, what made you apologize 2 days after dropping this? Like,
that's so funny to me.
In what way? Like, I see the growth. Like, it's rap beef. Like, don't apologize. Like, we hear it already. Like, just wait till it ends. I don't want to say end it like this though. I feel like that's kind of corny.
I'm fine with him saying so. I don't really know.
That's a sweet.
I don't know what he said.
That's a sweet.
But if he's saying that like this isn't in his nature and like he, I get that. That is hilarious. Like there's no way that's not funny. If I'm beefing with you in real life, like if I'm not beefing, I shouldn't say beefing. If I'm arguing with you in real life and I'm roasting you and like I cooked you, like if I really, let's say you threw some jab, like you said your shit, but like I said my shit too, and like I see you tomorrow and everybody knows like, oh, it's type tension between these two niggas. Like, I wonder what they gonna do when they see each other next. And I was like, hey, yo, man, I'm sorry, man. I ain't mean that your mom was fat, bro. I'm sorry. Like, that's crazy.
Now, it's gonna be crazy if Kendrick respond with another diss, right? That's wild. You gotta fight back, right?
Who?
J. Cole.
No. I think he's saying like I don't want to do that. If you're saying if what you're saying is he apologized because like this ain't how he get out, then that's the exact opposite of what he's got to do.
So is Kendrick a bully if he respond now?
No.
For real?
He said to Pimp a Butterfly put niggas to sleep and they gassed it. I'm talking to you about this.
No, but
I'm talking to you about that.
Now, on a public level, like
I'm talking to you about
now,
that.
why are you on that stance when he apologized like a man to the public? Like, why do you feel the need to...
T-Pab is all time.
Okay, I give you that. But why do you feel the need to go public with it when he apologized publicly? And then you can still pull him... I'm all
this is
for...
rap. That's why. This is rap. That's why. That's really why. Like, keep that shit hip-hop.
But
cooking you.
Okay, but ain't
You're right,
that,
I am better than you.
ain't that a little bitches, though, for going public with it when you can pull me aside man to man, though?
That's what we're doing, man.
No, but he apologized and said that's not what we want to do. But you continue to do that. That's a little corny.
What you're saying is, if I reach out and slap the dog shit out you right now,
well, no.
and then I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's not what happened.
I'm like,
that's not what happened.
No, what happened was you threatened to hit me.
No.
You was like,
he
nigga.
hit him.
You was like, nigga.
He hit him.
You said, nigga.
J. Cole responded.
No, he wasn't talking to him like that.
Listen, this is what happened. Kendrick hit him.
He didn't talk to him like
J.
that.
Cole hit him back, but not
That's not
hard.
true. That's
he
not
ate
true.
it. He ate it.
That's not
and
true.
then said, I'm sorry, bro. I don't want to do this.
I think he hit Drake.
Who, Kendrick?
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
I think he hit Drake. And he side-eyed Cole while he hit it. He said,
"You next,
nigga."
No, I feel like it was more towards Drake too because he was quoted for all the dogs. Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing to do with J. Cole. So I didn't feel like J. Cole had it. Maybe that's why he apologized.
Either way.
It's a bitch move.
To tuck your hand.
No,
After.
that's not. Nah.
After you swung on me. But even so, let's say he responded with a swing. Let's say Dot hit him.
Mm-hmm.
And he responded by hitting him back. For him to be like, all right, bro, all right. Nah, man, you have engaged in combat. You've engaged. You don't get to tell me to disengage. You don't get to make me look bad for not disengaging.
Okay, so I gotta see where your head is at. Kendrick sent a shot. If J. Cole does not respond, is it beef?
No.
But can you just say Kendrick walked over him?
Yeah.
So he gotta defend his name some way?
He doesn't have to. That's what he's saying he doesn't want to do.
No. But from the audience standpoint, did he just get punched on and you let it happen?
Listen, he has given up the optics. Excuse me. He's given up that game. If it's about what we think, he would have never came out with an apology. I haven't been sleeping right? Family. Family.
That Compton nigga was on his ass. No, but
Beefing with you is complicated.
no, but fuck, man. I don't like how you make it seem like he a bitch.
I didn't say that.
No,
At all.
How you going about this? I feel like you saying it like that, though.
How?
Because you make it seem like he a joke.
I never said anything
You laughing at him.
insinuating that
You're laughing at
whatsoever.
him.
It is hilarious to rap like that. He called him short. He said he ain't got no reach. and now I can't sleep. Come on, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy because he was going in kind of.
It will only be crazy to me if J. Cole started this.
I don't understand that at all. I don't think.
Because it's like, I feel like Kendrick hit him and J. Cole hit him back and was like, bro, I shouldn't even hit you back. I should have just been a bigger person and just walked away. That's why I feel like what happened.
You showed me a video yesterday of an MMA fighter fighting some fake karate instructor. The fake karate instructor insisted that he was better at this.
Uh-huh.
He said, I want to prove to you I'm better at this.
Okay.
He got hit in the head. And immediately he was like,
But the other guy didn't hit him first.
you look like a goof.
But the other guy didn't hit him first. I feel like
You look like a goof.
that first shot matters.
You asked for this.
How though? How did he ask for this? That's where I
Has he
I
ever
feel-
said he was the best? Has he ever put himself in the big three? You asked for this. Show me. Show me. Show me you're the best. What's wrong with Kendrick saying, show me you're the best if you claim to be the best? This is what hip-hop is.
Didn't he give him props?
Yes.
J. Cole?
Yeah.
On was it Evil Ways with Drake?
What the fuck do I know?
Oh, you don't know that song?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm pretty sure because when they was talking about the three-headed ghost, I think they said Drake, Cole, and
Dot. Yes. Listen.
is that not a shout out?
Not in any lane with you niggas. I'm better than you. Are we saying that rap not competitive now? Like, I don't even understand your argument right now.
I'm not saying that, but I feel like J. Cole took a mature way.
100%.
And
That looks hilarious to me.
why though?
Bro, if somebody run up and slap you in the face,
And you smack him back and be like, "No, I don't want to do
and
this."
you smack him back and you was like, come on, bro, let's be cool. You look wild, dude.
Okay, I give you that.
You look crazy.
You clearly can't fight. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
You look crazy.
Here, just take my gun.
What did he say? Like,
Okay.
everybody watching is like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was watching. It
You just got hit, nigga.
It made me less of a fan a little bit.
Oh, stop it.
No, it made me mad. I don't like that approach.
So what the fuck is this argument you've been
No,
doing?
because I remember what J. Cole dropped, and it's like it's hard for me not to be a fan.
Yeah, I'm never. That's
But
not what's happening here.
I don't like the way he moving though.
I fuck with J. Cole heavy style.
I don't like the way he moving.
I actually don't mind the way he's moving. I fucks with that. You being able to back down and say, like, you got it, gang. I love that shit. That
you look
looks
crazy.
hilarious. You look hilarious right now, dog.
Remember that video I sent when the nigga got in the face off, he got the banana smacked out of his hand?
Yeah.
I feel like J. Cole just picked up the banana and then went back to the face off. That's what it feels like to me. Like, it's okay.
It's okay.
That's what it feels like with the apology, like.
Yeah, nah, I get it.
But that shit was out for a weekend.
I get it.
But then again, make me think, like, was this the tactic? Because he named it might delete later. Like, what's really going on? Like, what is really going on?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like competitive rap, though. I'll tell you that.
Me too.
I like competitive rap. I like I like this happening. I hope this doesn't mean that Kendrick can't respond, and I hope Drake still knows.
Drake
he
got
has
to respond. I was going to say,
You
Drake
have
has to respond. But what's also corny about this apology is this nigga made a whole song about Lil Pump.
I don't know that song.
Huh?
I don't think I know that song.
From his
Revenge of the Dreamers, right?
no.
Oh yeah. No.
You just threw me for a loop. What's the KOD?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He made a song
I
about
think
Lil
it's
Pump.
KLTD, right?
Huh?
KLTD, right?
No.
No. Oh, King of
Kids on Drugs?
Kids on Drugs. Right.
Yeah, that. He made a song. So, because Lil Pump, I threw a shot at him, but he fucking responded. There was no apology there. So it's like a nigga who's actually
He's
on
a
your...
different man today. He's a different man today.
One of them guys did not deserve a response, and he gave them a response. That's what. Like, I thought about a lot when I seen the apology video. I can't believe you didn't see it. I should have fucking sent that shit to you. I was too mad to send it because he made it seem
You
like
corny.
a hoe.
No, that's not what it is,
facts.
bro. You corny. You just don't send shit.
Facts. Cap.
You don't send shit that you absolutely need to send. It's all good, bro. You one of them niggas with buffs, ain't you?
Hilarious video, by the way.
I can't believe I did. My goal was to, no, I sent it. I sent it. My goal was to save that because when I seen it, I was about to send it, and I was like, I'm gonna see these niggas on Sunday.
Heat.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Nigga, these buffs. Nah, them niggas is wild. Speaking of niggas who's wild, now we shouted out Amazon last week. What the fuck is with Amazon drivers, bro?
What do you mean?
When you get the keys to an Amazon vehicle, you can just park anywhere?
Yeah,
You
literally.
can just park anywhere?
Honestly, when you got commercial place, you can just park anywhere.
Just park anywhere.
Yeah, literally.
Stop it. If you drive for Amazon or you know somebody who drives for Amazon or any commercial license plate whatsoever,
Me.
stop it.
What? No.
Stop it.
Now, what happened that...
Why the fuck are you parking there?
Where?
There, nigga. No. You know where.
The most convenient spot for them.
It's the most convenient spot for everybody.
Yeah, they have that right, though.
Stop it.
That's like telling somebody with a handicap sticker not to use a handicap.
That's not the same thing. That is not the same thing.
Why not?
Because you need to park there.
You don't.
It's just easier for you to park there
That's
for
it.
the commercial spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, stop that. Get that out of here, bro.
Bro,
You never been blocked in by a commercial vehicle?
no. I have not.
That makes one of us.
Like, completely blocked in?
Yeah.
Like, you only move when they move?
Yeah.
They're not there long, though.
That's crazy to say.
Facts. Where were you at?
Home.
Oh, no, that's crazy. No, that's crazy. Especially, knowing how your parking lot, that's crazy.
Home.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's a fire lane there for a reason.
I'm sitting in my car. Like, I'm sitting in my car, and dude just parked right in front of me, hop out, make eye contact with me and everything. I'm just like,
No, you gotta wait.
nigga, what?
No, that's crazy. Yeah, that would piss me off.
He can park wherever the fuck he wants.
No.
Stop. No, you can't. Stop thinking that. You cannot. Niggas will shut down the whole street in Akron.
No, for real.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, especially on the busy ones, though.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
All right.
Like, why do you think that's okay?
Where do you park when the house is right here, though? What'd you want them to do?
Park in the fucking driveway, genius. What the fuck you think they made a driveway for?
No,
What are you talking about? No,
because now it's so hard to back out on a busy street, though. And then people are just so
because you got paid to do what you're doing, difficulties are out the window.
Honestly,
it's so hard to back out on the street. Shut the fuck up.
That's the safest way for them to do it, though.
For who?
The drivers, Amazon drivers, the delivery driver, whoever. Honestly,
okay.
Like, it's right there. You just get out. You don't have to back out. You just pull off.
You telling me that the safest way for them to do it is to hop out of their car in a roadway? I cannot believe that.
Yeah, that's what you mean? Like,
what do you mean? What do I mean? The safest thing you can do is put your feet in the street? No. That's not possible.
Well, I'm saying
what you're saying
not crossing
not
the street,
possible.
but you get out on the Devil Strip, go to the house.
But you don't. No, you don't.
What do you mean? No, you don't.
You're not.
You're thinking of the newer ones.
No.
They're crazy for the new ones. If they're crossing the street doing that, no, that's crazy. Nigga, you better go pull a U-turn or some shit. Get on the right side. That the house.
What you're saying is you're saying none of the rules apply to these people.
It don't.
That's insane, gang.
Bro, that's them plates, man. They pay for it though.
That's crazy.
You know how much them plates is?
Are you telling me that it's actually legal for them to stop traffic anywhere?
Yeah. You throw your hazards on, you can park there.
You can park anywhere.
Anywhere. Commercial plates. They're doubled what regular plates cost. Like, if there's a no parking sign on there, you can park there with commercial plates.
No fucking way.
I'm telling you, bro. I have commercial plates.
You do this?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a piece of shit.
No. You got to understand, though. Like, if I'm working on the street and then there's a no parking, do you know how inconvenient it is to have to park around the fucking
Do you know how inconvenient it is?
You're in your car still.
So you're saying one person being inconvenienced is more important than all of these other people being
100%, because that one person is me. Yeah.
Exactly.
Bro, I'm paying
Y'all
for it.
are wilding.
Bro, you
didn't pay me, bitch. I'm getting where I'm going.
You can
right
have
now.
the same luxury as me.
Listen, you didn't pay me.
Yep.
So you don't
go around.
You don't.
I hope you get blocked in every time you want to leave. Go around. You have this.
Yeah,
you have the same.
Cars.
Listen, you have this.
We playing bumper cars.
You have the same opportunity
y'all
as everyone else.
Bugging out. Y'all think y'all can do whatever you want.
We don't think we know.
I have been on a street and they just stop right in front of me. like I have been on the street and they just we're going at a regular pace and they're just like, this is where I'm stopping. Pull in, genius.
Stop following them.
What are you talking about, man? That's nasty as fuck. Y'all really think y'all got any? Nah.
They do. We do got pulled like that though.
No, you can get the fuck out of here.
Like, for real.
That's what you can do.
Like, they ain't getting told or nothing.
I'm popping a tire next time.
That's some hating ass shit.
That's facts.
You a hater.
That's facts.
But I don't see how you can hate when you can do it. Pay the upcharge, bro.
That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
Why are you hating when you can do it?
Yeah, that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Because I don't want to do it. I want the same rights that everyone. I want the same rights that everybody else has to not be impeded by you. That's all. That's all, man.
Bozo.
I don't want special.
Go around there.
I don't want a special situation for me.
Remember you told me yesterday, stop acting broke.
Yeah.
Stop acting broke.
I'm not acting broke.
So buy the plates. Park wherever you want.
I just said I don't want special treatment. Like, you're saying buy special treatment. I'm saying you shouldn't need special treatment to use your street. The street's already there. I bought special treatment by being born here, bro. Like, I should be able to use this street. I live here. I should be able to go and leave as I please.
It is annoying when it happens to you, though.
That's crazy.
No, it really is.
It's crazy.
So
y'all are wilding for real. And Amazon drivers are the worst by far. They're the worst by far. They park anywhere. They will literally. So I live in an apartment complex.
Uh-huh.
They will park on just like the roadway of the parking lot.
Just in the middle?
Like, there's a park in the middle.
They don't pull to the right?
Even if they do, that means only one car can come in at a time, or one car can leave at a time. Listen, bro, this is a two-way parking lot. You don't get to just block one of the ways. And one of my least favorite things is people not using the places meant for parking to park. Like, you don't get to use the driving area to park. It's a parking lot.
So if you were the driver,
Pull in a spot.
would you park in like an actual parking
Yes,
spot?
man.
For
what
real?
are you talking about? Of course.
You could be out that bitch all day.
Why?
Finding fucking parking.
No. Gang.
No.
Have you ever had a hard time finding a parking spot out here?
No.
You got commercial plates, ain't it?
Yeah.
I'm looking this up, bro.
But for a
there's no way y'all have. There's
For
no
a couple seconds.
There is no. Is it ever a couple? This is an apartment complex.
No, I'm saying for delivery drivers, you're dropping something off,
This is an apartment
and
complex.
you know they throwing it and running.
This is an
You know how to
apartment
get down.
complex. They have to go to multiple places.
Yeah. Facts.
Stop it.
Yeah.
There's no way that y'all have the right to just park everywhere. There's no way. There's definitely rules to where you can be and how long you can be there. And y'all be bugging out. When I used to live in the Valley, there was a landscaping team, because, you know, Millionaires Row over there.
Mm-hmm.
There was a landscaping team that would just, like,
Park anywhere with some cones.
park on the street. Like, they would park.
Yeah.
It's a 2-lane road, bro. And they just park on the street. Like, you're cutting someone's grass for hours, gang.
They have that right.
Stop it.
Why do you think they
Hours?
never get a ticket?
Hours?
Bro,
Hours
yes.
is crazy. Hours is crazy.
I'm doing 8 hours a day.
What are you talking about?
It was you know how busy Newton be? That hill?
Yeah, but that's not a 2-lane. Like, you can park on the street there. Like, people park their cars on the street on Newton.
What part? I'm talking about the hill, the big ass hill, right there by before you get to Britain, the side before Britain. A lot of people don't really park there. And it's kind of dangerous because they be fucking speeding on that motherfucker, bro.
That's the safest way to do it, though.
They
You're a
be
fucking
wild.
goofball. How you gonna tell me that's the safest way to do it? It'd be like, it's kind of dangerous.
Well, for a delivery driver, I feel like that's the safest way. But for someone who's leaving there for 8 hours, I will call that safe.
Commercial is the same thing, right? It's the same thing.
But the job
Just
they're
a commercial.
doing,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah, just destroyed the fucking argument.
such a
man.
hater.
That's so
You're a
stupid,
hater.
bro. I absolutely hate that. I'm not even gonna pretend that I don't. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that shit. Like, sitting there waiting for all the cars to come from this side. You just sitting there
Yeah.
looking like a fucking idiot. You're just sitting there 4 minutes from your place, just like,
Do you feel the same way about like city buses pulling over, picking somebody up?
no.
Why?
Where else are they gonna pick somebody up? There aren't options for a city bus. Like, nice try, bro, but there's a fucking driveway that your car fits in right there. Like, let's not pretend you're not at a house. You're at a house. Where do you think that person parks every day?
Everyone don't have a driveway though.
Have you parked on the street? I'm not talking about them. Have you parked on the street where there's a driveway right there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. A bus does not have that same situation.
No, you gotta understand. Some of these driveways be small as fuck. They're in this big
Your van
ass.
don't fit. Okay.
But
Okay.
you listen, on busy streets, backing out of that is damn near, I don't want to call it impossible, but it's just fucking dangerous, bro.
Yeah, you should probably
Niggas is
you should-
impatient.
You should
and-
probably be able to drive better. And I think you've made that. I think you've made that clear on 2 separate occasions. You should probably just be better at driving then.
No, niggas are just impatient. Like, they only give you time to back in the fucking trailer. Just going around you. Like, that shit is, niggas is impatient in Akron, bro.
For sure.
It's
I'm
crazy.
impatient driving everywhere.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, you can't just wait.
That's nowhere near as crazy as, like, what you're saying should apply to you and all the other commercial drivers. Like, you can't just park there where everyone else parks. You can't park in the place meant for parking. You're gonna park in the place meant for driving.
Okay, what if there's the homeowner's shit is in the driveway? What you do now?
You don't really have a choice. Anybody who was going to go to their house was going to do what you did. It doesn't matter who's going to their house. If there's no space to park and the only option is to park on the street, that's where anyone's going to park. But that's not what you're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about situations where you have ample opportunity to park in places that are meant for parking, and you said, nah, fuck everybody that's going to come down this street. I'm important. Fuck you, bro.
Commercial plate.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit, dog. That shit's stupid as hell. That shit's stupid as hell, bro.
You're a hater.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't hate them that much.
I do. That's because you do it.
Facts.
Yeah, that's because you do it.
Like, I understand.
You're one of those bozos, dog.
I
That's
understand.
wild. That's wild. Also, while we on shit that gets me heated, leash your fucking dog, bro. Leash your dog.
You have so many problems with fucking dogs.
Leash your dog.
And I work at people's houses, and that just blows my mind how many times you encounter dog problems. It's fucking wild.
When you say you work at people's houses, that means their dog is exactly where their dog belongs. Doing exactly what their dog belongs to be doing. Like, that's what they're supposed to be doing. Their dog annoying you in their house, that's what their dog is supposed to be doing.
But in public,
Leash your dog. Leash your dog. And also, I'm not even gonna lie. If your dog is annoying me in your house, get your fucking dog, please.
I ain't gonna say leash your dog. Keep your dog away from people.
Leash it.
Like, you just had an encounter. The dog was leashed.
That's facts. Yeah, get your
Keep
fucking
him away
get
from
your
people,
fucking
man.
dog, man.
Everyone is not dog people. That is the biggest problem that I have with. Like, just because you're a dog person and love them and want to pet every fucking dog you see, that doesn't mean the next person is like that, man.
I literally don't want to interact with your dog. I don't want to talk to it. I don't want to see it. If I didn't see your dog, I'd be better off for it. Leash your fucking dog.
He said I would see.
Pick up your dog. I don't care about your dog at all. I don't want to see it. I don't want to pet it. I don't want that shit on me. I don't want to go home looking like I've encountered a dog because I don't want to encounter a dog. I don't. When your dog gets close to me and you don't immediately grab that thing back, I'm upset with you.
Justified. No,
Like,
that's justified.
I didn't consent to hanging out with your dog. Just because you bought an expensive dog and that's your baby, I don't want to fucking hang out with your kid. Get that thing away from me. Damn, man. No, I'm salty today.
Nah, you had a day.
Yeah, I'm salty today. No, I actually had a great day, but I'm salty now. You being on the Amazon driver side bothers
no,
the fuck
for
out
real.
of me. Fuck you and them.
No, because I understand, bro. I really do.
You understand. Sometimes just fuck everybody but me.
bro.
Bro, let's talk about these grown-up baby names, man. You done triggered me, dog.
No, I seen a thing on TikTok. Like, when you have a kid, name it something normal. And it was like, don't give it old names, give it like generational names. Like, it was like, I don't want to pick up a duck. Duck sound like a grown ass man. And listen, I can relate to that so much. Like, why you giving kids old ass names?
I don't know any old baby name, baby.
Bro, my daughter has an old ass name.
Huh?
My daughter's name is old.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
You're tripping.
I've never heard that name before.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think is like the oldest name you heard on like the youngest person who just doesn't fit their age?
Fuck. Oh, I can't remember it now.
I know a baby Chuck. Yeah, I think that's kind of crazy.
I think, yes, that's her name. I met a Wilma. But we was in middle school. Like, this is a middle school
That's
age
crazy.
Wilma.
No, that's an old name.
Super old
Old
name.
person, old name.
Super old name.
Yeah, like I get the juniors and stuff, but it's like, come on, you gotta like do justice for this kid. Like, that automatically makes them grown. Like, you can't be talking about a baby Wilma. It doesn't exist. That shit is just so hideous. I just wanted to talk about that, but that's all that was on that.
Yeah, also,
I got a question. You rather have the I don't want to get no shade for this. Like, when I say stupid names, like the Mercedes and
that's a fire name.
You think so?
For real.
I don't
That's
think
a
so.
fire name.
No. Not a fan of it. Lexus, I'm not a fan
Fire.
of those type of names. Well, you're a car guy, so it makes sense.
That's crazy, but fire.
There's a reason. That makes sense to you.
Okay, here. We can go. Oh, did you have what do I prefer, crazy names or what?
Older name.
Oh, for sure, crazy names.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
And this was what I was a little bit nervous about saying, because do what you want to do. Name your kids whatever you want to name your kids. So keep that disclaimer in mind when I say this. I don't actually mean this. I just mean this. We don't need another Kyle. We don't need another Kyle. We're good on Johns. Chris's are good. There are plenty of those to go around.
So you hate common names?
Let's keep. Why don't you? Is my question.
It feels lazy, doesn't it? Like, this nigga wasn't important to his family.
Like, I think.
They flipped the coin on this nigga's name.
This is the thing that gets me because, no, man, sometimes them names be meaning something to them. And it's like, well, my father's name was John. Duh! Duh! Everyone's name was John. That's not like, no, your dad's name wasn't John. Everyone's name was John.
Yeah.
Oh, his grandfather's name is Chris. Of course it is.
It's a common fucking name.
Like, to me, it's like, if I were to name a kid or know someone was going to name a kid and my input mattered at all, and it was one of the like more common names, I would think you would just put another in front of it to make that make less sense to you. Like, oh yeah, we're thinking to name him like Stephen Lee. And I'm like, oh, so another Stephen? Another Steve? Like, only if it makes sense does that make sense. You feel me?
No. You don't. Our culture don't do that, right?
No. Not for the most part.
No, there is a common name in our culture, though.
Name it.
Brianna?
Okay.
You agree?
Yeah.
What about Chris's?
Let's get done. We're done with that.
Yeah.
We're done with Christopher.
I don't think that's a culture name.
We are absolutely done with Christopher.
Like,
we're done. There never needs to be another Christopher again.
You can say the same thing about the Breeze, Brianna's, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's super common.
I have another somewhat controversial take here. I don't think it's as controversial as other people do, but me and my younger brother, rest in peace D, had a list of names that you can never name your daughter. Do you understand what I'm saying when I say that?
Yes, because of what comes with the name.
Okay.
And I haven't seen your list. I don't know about your list, but I for sure know Diamond is on there.
1,000,000%.
Yeah, so we're on the same page.
1,000,000%. Yep. And this isn't a
sorry, Diamonds.
How do I want to say this? This isn't necessarily because of like the attitude that comes with these people. For us, it was specifically like, I don't want my daughter to look like that. I don't want her to have to deal with what comes with that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Desiree is out of here. Out of here. There's absolutely no way I'm naming her Desiree.
That's 2 D's right there.
There's absolutely no way I'm naming her Alexis.
Yep.
Like,
for sure.
It's impossible.
Yeah. That's not even going to be a middle name.
It's impossible.
That's just off the list.
Like, the percentage of Alexises that are fine as hell.
Hold on. Mercedes is on there too.
Yeah,
right?
can't do that.
All right.
They're gone.
Okay, we're on the same page.
Yeah. And this is, so like,
yeah.
There are also names that you just can't name them.
Now, do you have the same list for like your sons, anything like that?
Well, I'm weird as fuck. So if I ever have a dog, I know what the dog's name is going to be.
Really?
If I ever have a son, I know what the son's name is going to be. Titus.
Why?
It's a fire ass name.
Which one's that? The dog or the son?
The son.
What's the dog's at?
Brutus. Brutus and Titus.
Why?
That's fire, ain't it?
No.
That's fire, right?
They're related. No.
I wouldn't have both of them, nigga. Honestly, I would never have. I don't want to encounter my imaginary dog either. I don't want neither one of them motherfuckers, man.
No, that's like
Titus is a fire.
Does that hold some value to you or something?
No.
Like, could you name a dog Titus?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
Not a fan of what?
Titus.
Oh, yeah. I didn't ask you to be.
Do you like dogs? I know you don't like dogs, but do you like dogs like human names?
Yeah.
That shit cracks me the fuck up.
Yeah, I like that a lot, actually.
And I wouldn't call myself like a dog person, but I thoroughly enjoy, because we talk about dogs and made me think of it, videos of guilty dogs.
Okay.
Now, do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Like, I thoroughly enjoy watching those type of videos. It's crazy.
You
to see
seem like that
these
type of
shit.
guy.
Do I really?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Like, what gives off? Yeah, what gives off about that? Yeah, enlighten me on that one.
You're like an excited dog yourself, you know?
That's an insult, right? That's definitely an insult,
I
right?
get it, though.
I don't. Man.
Yesterday, you argued with me that To Pimp a Butterfly isn't good because you couldn't understand it. So, yeah.
I said I couldn't make it through it.
Right.
It's boring. That was it. But dog, this nigga called me an excited dog. So I have a question for you. Is there anything, like, does other people's features sometimes make you uncomfortable?
Sure.
I didn't realize that was a thing until recently.
Okay. I don't even think it's possible that the answer be no to that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Damn, bro. Like, on some nerd shit, like, you are built to expect normality. Like, you are built, your brain expects a certain thing. So, like, have you ever seen those pictures where somebody's face is, like, upside down, or like their eyes were turned upside down but their mouth wasn't? You know what I'm talking about? It looks weird. Like, it automatically makes you uncomfortable. He's like, oh, no, something's wrong with this.
Yeah.
It's because your brain expects something that it doesn't get, because almost every face you've ever seen looks like this. Almost every hand you've ever seen looks like this. That's why it's impossible for you to say, when I saw this person who didn't have a finger, or I saw this person who didn't have a leg, that you didn't look at it more than once. Like, of course you're going to look at it more than once, because that's not what you expect to see.
So now that you said that, do you know what mine is? Like, just generally makes me uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
People with no teeth.
Okay. Yeah.
So my boss, he got his shit done. Yeah, all of them are gone. When I say all of them, all gums, not a tooth in sight. And I don't want him talking to me.
Okay, Darren.
Dog, I'm so for no. It really makes me uncomfortable.
You always take this shit too far.
No, I'm
bro.
sorry. I don't want him talking to me. Like, get your shit in your mouth. Like,
How do you
have
say I'm
pictures.
sorry and then say I don't want him talking to me?
I really don't. That's how I feel when you don't have your teeth in your mouth. Don't talk to me.
That's disgusting, man.
Why? He has the
You've
opportunity
been doing
for
this.
his teeth.
You've been doing this too much.
He's
lately.
doing this on purpose. He has teeth. Put them in. Like, why are they not in? Yeah, don't talk.
There may be an answer to that question.
Because you don't want them in.
That is a great reason.
Why,
Like, Darian, I don't want you talking to me without your glasses on. That's fucking stupid. Like, you can talk to me without, like, I don't want to wear my glasses right now. Oh, okay, cool. Then you're still a human being worth a conversation. Like, what you're saying is so stupid.
I'm not saying
Like, you are so fucking old, man. Like, every
what's
time
old about that?
every time something makes you feel less perfectly comfortable, you think that you are justified to say, ill, gross, get away from me. And that's just fucking stupid, bro.
That is nasty.
That's fucking stupid.
The way he
man.
talks is
No,
disgusting.
what you're saying is nasty. Like, the fact that you see someone different from you, or different, or anything that makes you uncomfortable, for you to think that gives you, like, carte blanche to be like, ill, gross. Like, ugh, dog. For real.
It's not that it's because he's different. It's nasty.
It is different.
It's nasty. I don't want to see your mouth, bro. I don't want to see the stitches in your mouth. We're good.
Go work
bro.
somewhere else then, nigga.
Like, just put your teeth in.
Like, go work somewhere else,
We'll
bro.
be good. You
Go home. Just
talk about full tongue, like, bro.
Keep your what do you call that? Intolerant. Keep your intolerant ass at home, where you can build what world you want to live in.
I don't think I'm intolerant.
The external world don't have to deal with your intolerance, bro. Like, no one has to change to be acceptable to you. Go home.
That is 100%.
Go home and shut the fuck up.
facts.
Yeah.
But I can't entertain who talks to me. Yeah, in the outside world.
Yeah, okay, go home and shut the fuck up.
Like,
Is what I'm saying.
that is 100% a thing. Yeah, like, I can control who interacts with me.
Yeah, go home. That's how you can
No,
control
in public.
it. Go
No,
home
also
and
in
shut
public.
up.
Like, if I don't want nobody to talk to me, I can say that.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, you disagree with that, though.
No, it's disgusting. It's not that I disagree with it. Yes, you have the right to do that. It's disgusting. It makes you a piece of shit person.
By not wanting someone to talk to you.
Because they have no teeth? Yes, nigga.
Wait.
What's the difference between that and them not wanting to talk to you because you black? Go be something else, nigga.
One of those things you can change. That's the difference. That is simply the difference.
He still has no teeth.
But you can change that.
No.
The reason
he
you
can't
don't
have teeth.
The reason you don't have teeth is your fault. In this situation alone, is your fault.
So you
100% your fault. It's your choice. You decide to do this. Your teeth was good, bro.
And he's not allowed to make that decision around you.
He made the decision.
He's not allowed to make that decision, though. You think you have control over what decision that he should be making?
No, I have the control to see if he wants to talk to me. It's my option for me to interact with him. That's my option.
Yeah, that's disgusting is what I'm saying.
That's not disgusting.
It is. No, I'm telling you. I'm not.
No.
This isn't debate.
Now,
Nigga,
how is that
nasty?
How is that disgusting?
Because
having control of who talk to me?
Because of his appearance? Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
No, because it's nasty. Like, why
his appearance is nasty to you.
So time out. Hold on. So you're fine with someone talking to you completely naked. You have that option, right?
Yeah.
So it's nasty if you don't want to talk to them because they don't have clothes on?
Not necessarily.
Why not? But with me, it's nasty.
Where am I? Am I in a place where nudity is seen as absolutely insane? Am I in a place where I shouldn't expect nudity? Because you've never been in a place where you shouldn't expect someone to have, or you've never been in a place where you should expect someone to have all of their teeth all the time. You've never been in that place.
I highly disagree with you.
Yeah,
now, if I was in a dentist's office, I shouldn't expect that.
No, Darian, you are wrong.
Why?
If you think you've been anywhere where you can reasonably expect to never see someone that doesn't have any of their teeth, you are wrong.
My job, I'm not wrong.
You're wrong.
How?
No, I'm telling you that you're
How
wrong.
am I wrong here?
I think there's literally proof of that.
This is recent proof. That was it. So the other 4 or 5 years, I was correct?
No, you were wrong then too.
How was I wrong? When everybody had their teeth.
Because it was always possible and always reasonable that you encounter someone anytime you walk out of your house. It is always reasonable.
That's my job. Just the people I work with.
Is your job in your house, nigga?
No.
Okay,
just the people
then.
I work with.
Everywhere outside your house, it is never reasonable to expect that you are only going to encounter people with all their teeth. That's never been reasonable. That's never been a reasonable expectation for you to have.
I don't understand how you can say that. I work with the same people in the last 4 or 5 years. Like, I don't understand how you can make a claim like that. That's kind of crazy to me.
Because some people don't have their teeth, Darian.
And the people I work with have their teeth until the last few months.
Yeah.
So you're telling me these last 4 years that it was be unreasonable for me to expect
it has, for the entirety of your life, been unreasonable for you to think that you've been in a place where you can expect everyone to have all of their teeth.
So
for the entirety of your life. I'm good with having that. I'm done. I've said that multiple times. How does that make sense
to you, though? So if you come home to your wife, is it unreasonable for everyone in this house to have their teeth? To expect that?
No, it isn't.
Why?
That's why I said not in your house. Remember when I said not in your house?
I just want to know, why does it change? Why does it change?
Because those types of decisions are known by me in my household. If my wife was to decide today not to have all of her teeth, I would know that. I would know that before today. That's why. The same with your household. The same with everyone's household.
Perfect. Okay.
You know if someone's not going to have all of their teeth when you're at home. As soon as you walk out where you don't know that decision every day, you no longer have a reasonable expectation for that to happen.
But I was known he wasn't going to have his teeth.
What the fuck do you think?
Why does that change? I don't understand how that changes. The only thing that changed was the location.
Huh?
I was known. Okay, you said you would know when someone wouldn't have their teeth at your house.
Yes.
You said that, right?
Yes.
I knew at my job that somebody was not about to have their teeth.
So what do you think why do you think that makes it nasty?
It's the same thing. You say it's unreasonable to expect someone to not have all their teeth. I think that is crazy. When you just made an argument for your house and the exact same thing happened at my job. I knew months ahead that he set this up.
The only reason we're talking about where it's reasonable to expect the teeth is because you brought up what you thought was a defeater to me telling you that it is disgusting for someone's appearance to affect whether you want to talk to them or not. And you told me that it's not, because if someone was naked in a place where you have all the reason to expect nudity isn't going to be a thing, you don't have that same expectation with teeth, and you can argue with a fucking wall about that, Darian.
I don't see how
argue
you can
with
say
a wall
something like that.
about you disagreeing, bro. Argue with a wall.
Yeah, I don't see how you can say that. That's
you're
crazy.
wrong, and you're nasty.
That is crazy.
You're wrong and nasty.
I disagree with you. We can disagree
I get
on
that.
that one.
Yeah, argue with a wall about it. You're disgusting.
That's actually crazy for you to think like one of those is reasonable and the other is not.
Yeah,
And I feel like you're
it's
saying that
fuck-
because it fits you.
No, that not at all. Not at all. Because I would talk to a nude person. Like I
And
have listen, Darian. The reason that I'm saying that and the reason that I'm not open to what you're saying is because what you're saying is literally hateful. And that's nasty. And I'm not a hateful person. And you're right. It doesn't suit me to be hateful. And I fucking hate that it suits you to be hateful. For the second time the second week in a row, gang. And I tried to talk to you about this at your house yesterday. That shit is not a groove with me. And you move like that, for real. Like, you actually say that and mean it.
Yeah.
Gross. That is significantly more nasty than someone not being happy with their mouthpiece and changing it to fit how they feel. That is significantly more nasty. The fact that someone else's decision on how they're going to do their appearance makes you think it is okay to say, ill, gross, I don't want to talk to you.
Well, I have to deal with it. You know, people talk with no teeth and they spit.
Mm-hmm.
That's disgusting. Don't talk to me if this is what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't want you to spit on me while you talk.
But you can't
for
control
sure.
it. You have no teeth in your mouth.
Right.
Just fucking tongue and just coming all like you're not used to it. Yeah, don't talk to me, bro. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. When you get your shit together, we can try this again. Yeah, I'm not interested. But for some reason, you find that gross. I find it gross for you to talk to people. It's like talking to people with food in their mouth. You don't want people doing that. Oh, gross of you. That is gross of you for you to feel that way. That's basically what you're saying.
No,
You don't want people talking to you because they have food in their mouth.
no.
They can change that. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they rather not. That's what they're into. Let them do it. But for some reason, you're against that, though, right?
There's a huge difference.
What's the difference?
Darian, I just spent the last fucking 10
What's the
minutes telling
difference?
you what the fucking
They
difference
both
was.
are a choice.
Argue with a wall, gang.
They both are a choice.
You're nasty. Argue with a wall, you're
Hey,
nasty.
I truly believe that makes both of us in.
No,
'Cause you
it
have
doesn't.
what
Hey, look, man. Look. You don't actually believe that.
I
You
truly believe that.
No, you think that it's okay for you to feel this way. You think that it's okay for you to tell people that the way that you're affecting me is the only important thing in this interaction. God bless, bro. That's disgusting. Get the fuck out of here. That's gross.
So, okay. So you feel the way I feel, you think the way I feel because it's only affecting me is what's like, that's the gross part, right? Because how I interact, how I feel only matters. That's what you feel like it is. So what you think is a respectful way to go about that?
Deal with it. Or no, okay. I told you earlier, I'll say it again super clear. Go home and shut the fuck up. If you don't want to deal with people who are different than you in a way that they can change themselves, go home. Shut up.
That is
Because
crazy.
if somebody has pink hair and they chose to dye their hair, right? Let's say somebody has pink hair and you like, I don't want to deal with somebody who has pink hair like that.
That's crazy.
Go home.
That's
Shut
crazy.
up.
What is pink hair doing to you?
Facts.
You want to ask what people with no teeth, what this situation is doing to me?
Yeah, what is it doing to you?
Bro, he spits when he's talked because he's not used to having teeth.
You can ask him to turn his head, Darian.
No, stop talking. You can't.
Yeah, go home
we
and
talk
shut up.
face to face.
Yeah,
That's
go
what
home
you
and
do.
Yeah, go home.
Don't
Shut
you talk
up.
face to face?
Go home.
How rude
Shut
is it
up.
to talk to somebody and not face
It's
them?
not rude at all.
No
not
way.
Rude even a little bit. If you know that the alternative is spitting on them, like you literally are just trying to find
What?
a way to make
Nah,
your
that's
hate make sense. You're nasty.
No, that's crazy.
You're nasty.
That's crazy.
You're nasty.
So, do you ask people to not talk to you when they have food in your mouth?
No, I
don't?
turn away from them.
So you be uncomfortable, just let them do uncomfortable shit?
What do you mean? I'm not uncomfortable. Like you talking to me with food in your, I'm turning. I'm solving the problem.
Wait.
I'm solving the problem. The same when I have food in my mouth, I turn from them. Like I will turn if I'm chewing, I will turn, talk to you just like this. until I'm not chewing no more.
But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you a nasty dude, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You a nasty dude, bro.
I wouldn't call that nasty.
I know you wouldn't.
Yeah,
That's because you a nasty dude.
I feel like for some reason respecting certain boundaries, you're just against that.
Yeah, for sure. Sure. And I am on record. I am on record with that.
For sure.
If you have
you're consistent with it.
If you have a boundary that makes reality, you avoid reality, that's crazy to me. If you have a boundary that has something to do with someone else's behavior for themselves, not only is that crazy, you're a bozo. Like, that's nasty. That's extra nasty.
Wait, you think
like if your boundary is someone else's behavior for themselves, yeah, you should go home. You should just go home. Like, if the outside world can't be the outside world, go home. Go home.
That only makes sense to me if you're telling him not to talk to someone else. Yeah, I'm just saying it's a problem to me. Like, nothing against you, but when you get your shit together, bro, we're good.
Yeah,
I can see if I said don't talk to nobody here. Yeah, that's a huge different story. Now, that's crazy. That's just not reasonable there. Yeah. And then we did semi have this talk yesterday.
Yeah.
Didn't finish it.
I know.
Like,
I know, nigga.
But I am more than happy to finish it here.
Yeah, man. You get out nasty, bro. This is what I'm saying. And I feel like this is the perfect example of that. Like, something has to affect you for you to think that something has to change. You think that you should just be talking to people like this. You think that you should really treat people like this. And it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. We had to cut out 5 minutes of the last ep because you really you talk crazy about people that ain't like you. That's wild, dog. And I wish that the conversation about your brother and well, your brother specifically, but like gay love out in public, like, I wish that would have turned the fucking light on for you, but it didn't.
Does it change the fact that I know these people and I have these conversations with these people daily?
I think that makes it worse, gang.
Now, why?
Because you don't hear them. Like, that means you don't hear them. When they tell you, look, this is how I need to this is how I need to be interacted with. And you tell them
no.
You tell them no.
I want you to know that situation, that person did not tell me that.
Huh?
The situation you're talking about, that's not what happened. The ADHD one?
Okay, yeah.
That's not how that happened. Like, that was like third person. And I didn't even say that. I was just curious how to deal with this. Like, that was my reaction to you. So, like, my daughter has it. And it was a problem of, I told you we can cut this part out. I don't know how to deal with that. That's when I showed you, like, I didn't say that to her. Like, this is my conversation with you. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to deal with this shit? Like, I say just listen, but it just simply don't work. I didn't say that to her at all. Like, she wouldn't even understand what even going on with her yet. But someone else, her mom has it. I didn't say that to her. Like, I just don't. We don't have common ground here. So I didn't say it to these actual people like that. But besides, or my boss, we can cut his name out. But my boss, I was like, dude, don't talk to me with your teeth like that. Like, it's nasty. You can't control your mouth. Like, I'm good. So I don't feel like I'm rude about it. I don't think that's rude at all. I think that's really respectful. And then you brought up another example, like with my sister, of how I don't know how we even got on a conversation when she said she only called when, or said somebody called when they want something. And I was like, why you answer? He was like, you a weird dude about you. Yeah, I don't understand how that got to that point, though.
It just reminded me that I needed to have this conversation with you.
No, I wanted you to touch on that because I don't understand how you got that, though. Like, how I deal with people I don't agree with, especially loved ones, because it was
specifically loved ones. Yeah. Whether it be to them or not, you genuinely have the feeling to say, just listen or just pay attention. That is for real how you feel. That's all the information I got.
What's wrong with that? Just pay attention?
Gross.
Is paying attention not good?
Just pay attention to someone with an attention problem? That's insane, Darian. That is crazy.
Now, I don't think that's crazy. Only because they pay attention to what they want. And I know that for a fact, dude. I know it for a fact. Like, I live with her. Like, I know. Like, if it matters to you, you knows where it's at. You know what the last thing you did with it. Like, you pay attention thoroughly with it. But because it's not important, it just goes out the way. Like, just push it over in one ear out the other. And that is why I said just pay attention. Like, make it important. So if my way of making it important is discipline you with something you find very important. That's why I said just pay attention. So outside of that situation, like, having people pay attention when y'all had a disagreement, I don't understand the problem.
Just pay attention is crazy. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're saying that she is ailed by something that makes it difficult to pay attention to things she don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
That is ADHD, that's ADHD, bro.
Uh-huh.
Having difficulty paying attention to shit you don't give a fuck about. You're saying just pay attention. That's what you said to me.
Yeah.
That's the information you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going based off of that.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
And do you know how you make her pay attention? Make it important to her.
Fam. That has nothing to do with just pay attention. Just pay attention is fucking wild, dog. I don't see how that's different from saying literally anything that ails you, saying just don't be ailed by that. That's wild, bro. Like, do you see how that sounds or no? You don't even see how that sounds?
If that was to the person, for sure. That's crazy. Yeah.
Do you see how that sounds to the person you're saying it to?
Yeah.
It don't matter
sure.
that you're not saying it to her, but you're saying it to me after you just told me she's ailed by this thing. Like, I consider that like retardation. Like, they're touched. I'm like, wait, hold on.
But
what, gang?
Hold on, time out. Didn't I also explain to you how I can make her pay attention to this, though? Taking away things that's important to her, no TV. Like, I even went into detail of what I can do.
That was after the pod, and that was after, like, fam.
So even though we had that conversation, why do you think it was still just pay attention?
That's what you said, Darian.
Yeah, and then we had our conversation of what I can do to make her pay attention to that this is important.
Sure.
So why now today do you still feel like it's just pay attention?
Because your reaction was just pay attention, gang. That's why. Like, when you were telling me the story, you didn't say, I need to find a way, and I feel like I have a way to make her pay attention. That's not what you said. You didn't say, I get frustrated when my daughter, who suffers from ADHD, can't pay attention. It frustrates me. And, like, this is how I think we're going to go about it. If that's how you went about it, we would have had that in the episode. That's not how you went about it, bro.
But you wanted to cut it in the same conversation, though. After we simply stopped recording, we had that conversation.
I'm answering your question, Darian.
No,
the reason that it got cut, the reason that I think it's crazy,
I know why it
is
got
because
cut.
your reaction was not what you're telling me your reaction was.
But I'm saying today, though, like right now, we had that conversation in the past, right?
Facts.
Why do you feel like today is still just listening?
Because your reaction is that. And that's your reaction with a lot of stuff, bro. Like, your reaction is and that's one of the reasons that you make a good podcast partner. That's one of the reasons that you make a good friend, because you are going to give your honest opinion.
For sure.
What I'm saying is that your honest opinion be nasty as fuck sometimes. Like, when your honest opinion, when you have a daughter who's suffering from ADHD, is just pay attention. Like, you were in an emotional state on the episode before we had the conversation where I said, we got to cut this, bro. This can't make it. Before, you were in an emotional state. And in your emotional state, your reaction was one, not a groove. That's not a groove. That's not the way to react to that. That's not a loving way to react.
I give you that. For sure, 100%, I agree with you. Now, I want you to know that was not my raw expression.
Yeah,
like,
you didn't say that to them.
Facts.
I get that.
And I already had my plan of how to even deal with this, but
I get that. I accept that.
My lady disagreed with me. That's why it's frustrating when I started actually speaking on it. Like, you just disagree with my plan. We didn't even try it out yet. Like, I still think it's a solid plan. Like, I don't think it's anything stupid by any means, though. So it's like, okay, so if this is how you feel about my plan, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with these people? Like, I know that sounds crazy when I say these people.
This is my whole point. When you ask me why I have this criticism of you, it's because the things where you like, I'm sorry, and then you say the thing that you're saying,
Yeah.
the thing that you say after that is typically absolutely
Unacceptable,
gross.
yeah.
Yeah. You can't be a part of society thinking like that. And that is your natural reaction sometimes, man. Your natural reaction sometimes is, we got what we deserve.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah.
That is sometimes your natural emotional
Okay.
reaction.
I was about to say, the not caring part, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit sounds fucking insane too, but like, your natural reaction sometimes is one that, even if you're not saying it to the face of the victim, like, I'm not vibing with that, nigga.
Okay.
I'm not vibing with your natural reaction to seeing a gay man in love is I'm not vibing with that. I'm not vibing with your natural reaction to your daughter being ailed by something is, don't be ailed by that. I'm not vibing with that. I'm not.
Do you vibe with trying to fix it?
Sure. Trying to help is, yes, I vibe with trying to help.
Do I not give off them vibes? Even when I go explain? So
When you go explain, yes. When you go explain, yes.
do that not cancel out for you?
No.
Why?
Because, bro, you really feel like that, man. That's the thing that, like, I literally, and I hope you don't think this is like I don't think you're a bad dad or nothing. Like, I genuinely don't think this is how you get out. But I know this is how you think. Because you talk to me unfiltered.
Yeah, for sure. I try to talk to most people unfiltered.
It is bananas how you think sometimes, man. Like, when you say does it cancel out, my response to that is, it is bananas how you think sometimes. So it can't cancel. Your deeds can't cancel that out. Your deeds not aligning with what you think don't necessarily cancel out the fact that you did speak your mind. Excuse me. So when you say ill when you hear your brother talking about sex, but you are absolutely fine with me talking about sex, it's like, you know? It's like, you know?
Yeah, but
And that same comes from you saying, like, if you don't blank, don't talk to me. And it's something about their appearance. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, dog. Or like, just pay attention. It's like, come on, man. And if you notice, all of these things are, like, obviously they affect you, but, like, these are other people being them. At the end of the day, these are other people being them the way they want to be them. Do I think that you have to interact with everyone? No. Do I think that you have to interact with people you don't want to? No. What I'm saying is, it is gross for you to not want to interact with people because they're being them in a pretty non-abrasive way. Like, they're not morally wrong in any way, but you treat them as undesirables and you talk about them as undesirables. And it's like, for something that isn't a moral issue, that just seems like a real big, like a big problem.
I probably feel this way because why do you need to feel desired?
Again, on my nerd shit, like, that is humanity. Like, we are a social being. Like, we're social. Like, you have to be accepted to make it in life. Like, you have to be accepted by someone, by people. And, like, it doesn't mean that you're desired to not be an undesirable, but to be treated as if you're an undesirable because of something that, like, has no moral basis whatsoever. That's kind of crazy, bro. Like, I feel like there have been groups of people fighting for, like, that normalcy forever. And you are basically just like, I got a boundary against that. That's crazy, dog. It's crazy.
But I think it's more crazy to try to get accepted by everyone.
Sure.
But in the same breath, I don't want to be the same person who's not accepting. If that is like,
Yeah.
it's,
And that's why you don't behave, in most cases, you don't behave the way that you think and speak. But that doesn't mean that you don't think and speak that way. Like, you have a very non-accepting, like a very exclusive mindset.
now, are you one of the believers who feel like actions speak louder than words?
Sure.
So if I behave differently, never mind, you answered that.
Yeah.
You don't think I'm gross. You think some of the things I say and think is gross.
Yeah, that's nasty as fuck. And when you do behave that way, like you did with your boss, gross. You are gross if that is how you actually behave to that person. You told him, I don't accept you right now. Nasty.
Now,
Nasty.
it's shocking you feel this way. And on numerous occasions, you feel like my boss is a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is.
So why does it matter if I talk like that to pieces of shit?
Because the reasoning behind you talking to that piece of shit. Like, the reason isn't because he's a piece of shit. He wasn't a piece of shit to you. Like, he's been a piece of shit to you and you was like, yeah, let's go get this money together. Like, when he was a piece of shit, you talk to him, you tell him that the reason that I don't fuck with you, the reason that I don't accept who you are is because of this thing that makes you a piece of shit. That's why I said there's no moral basis in him not having teeth. If there was moral basis, like when he be racist, bro, absolutely tell him I don't fuck with none of the shit that you want at all. Matter of fact, my nigga, get the fuck out my face. That is absolutely warranted. But when you saying that something that isn't based in anything moral, what? Why? Like, why is that worth get the fuck out my face and like actual moral problems ain't? Like, that's a weird way to go about it to me.
Wait. Now, I'm curious, why do you think I'm not consistent with this person?
What do you mean?
Because there's a couple things. I tell him, like, yeah, you on some other shit.
Yeah.
Like, why do you, like, again, today.
You didn't tell him that, you didn't tell him, get out my face, I don't want to talk to you. And if you did, you didn't tell me that.
I pointed out he's exactly what you're talking about.
What I'm saying is you did not tell him, I don't want to talk to you. I do not accept you in my pack. Like, you are not worthy of conversation because of this moral issue that you have. You have a moral cancer. Once you go get that moral cancer cured, we can talk again. Go get some what do they call that shit?
Radiology.
Yeah, get some radiation. Get some radiation treatment on your moral cancer and come back and talk to me. You didn't say that. You said, I don't fuck with what you're saying right now.
Reneged on it.
But let's chill.
No, he reneged on it.
Sure.
When he pointed out the dumb shit he was saying. You're talking about yourself.
That was a crazy fucking moment. But like, you don't say, oh yeah, no, you're not a person to me. Like, you are not worthy of conversation with me when it's a moral issue. But when it's not a moral issue and it's just like an appearance thing that you think is nasty,
yeah.
You like, oh yeah, don't talk to me. Like, come on, man. That's the exact opposite of how that works. Like, for me, and that's true. Like, when you say that like, that's not how I get out. That's truly not how I get out. Mm-hmm. But also, I don't want people to think that. I don't want anybody to think that you should be more strict on how someone appears to you versus who they are. That's not what matters. How they look does not matter as much as who they are. So if you're going to treat him like a piece of shit that he is, treat him like a piece of shit because he's a piece of shit. Not because he don't look right to you. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
If he was respectful without his teeth, but which he's not, yeah, there's no way. You lost them privileges. For sure. Yeah. I don't think there's nothing that can make me move off this mountain here.
I could say that if you are going to, like, the way that you just said it makes so much sense to me. Like, if you're not going to, if you can't be respectful, you can say that, dog.
But I know he can't.
You can tell him. It would make a whole lot more sense to me for you to say, hey, yo, man, like, I get you don't got teeth and such, but, like, you realize you spitting on me? Like, could you try not to spit on me? Could you try not to spit on me? But you didn't. You said you don't got teeth, and you even brought this up as like people who have features that make you uncomfortable, and that make you uncomfortable was get out my face.
Yeah, like bro, you moving wild right now.
I think it's obvious that the way to go about that isn't he has a feature that makes you uncomfortable, therefore get out my face. It is the fact that he is a disrespectful person.
Yeah.
And does not mind spitting in your face a whole bunch.
Literally. Does not at all. Oh, just.
So the problem.
It's so fucking. It's nasty. The problem is it's nasty.
The problem isn't that.
I don't have this problem when his teeth is in his mouth.
The problem is that he spits on you with impunity, and instead of telling him, "Hey, yo, man, I don't like when you spit on me." Like, look, dog, don't spit on me. You didn't do that. You said, don't talk to me because you don't have teeth. That's wild, dog. That means that anybody without teeth can talk to you.
Now, you know me.
Mm-hmm.
You know I wouldn't say that to somebody, though. Unless I know them, if that makes sense. Right?
Okay.
No, you don't disagree with that, right?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. Darian, I don't know how you talk to people other than
I'm respectful. Come on, bro. I'm respectful. We went to your dinner. I'm a respectful guy.
I only see you in arenas where you are comfortable being disrespectful. So I don't know how you expect for me to know that you are never like the only way that I ever see you.
Okay. So the cigar shop. Mm-hmm. Uncomfortable scene from the people, the public spot. Mm-hmm. Uncomfortable. I don't want to say the scene is uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. But again, I'm respectful there. Like, I'm respectful in public.
I don't know if you've ever seen anybody without their teeth there. I don't know if you've ever seen anybody gay in there. I've never seen a gay man kiss in there. I've never been in a situation where I knew that person had ADHD and it was going to affect you in there. Like, I don't know if you are affected out in public, I don't know how you're going to react. Because the only way that you ever react around me is how you genuinely feel. Which be crazy.
Now, time out. Do you not think I was affected at your birthday dinner?
By what?
That corny ass, what's the hostess name or whatever? The white lady? I don't know her name. Who called the police?
I mean, sure.
But you didn't see me get disrespectful there. Like, I don't take you as a disrespectful guy. Even when you're disrespected. Does that make sense? I don't want to call you a bitch. I'm not calling you a bitch by any means.
I don't think.
But I feel like
I don't think I'm following.
Okay, I feel like you got disrespected at your birthday dinner, for sure.
Okay.
Can you agree or you disagree?
Definitely not overt.
And I don't feel like you moved like you got disrespected. You moved like you had something to lose. You disagree?
First off, like I said, I was not overtly disrespectful. Nobody put their hands on me crazy. Nobody.
But somebody forcing you to pay something when it's not.
I did not pay anything that I did not pay anything that I was not contractually obligated to pay. Nothing. I paid literally nothing.
Oh, you didn't tip?
I didn't know. I tipped $0.00.
Okay, I thought you tipped. I'm sorry.
Mason tipped through me. He gave me money to tip, and I did what he wanted me to do with it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I tipped nothing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No one forced me to do any fucking thing.
All right. That changes it.
I don't feel like I was overtly disrespected. And the only reason that I kept where I kept was because I knew that there were multiple people there that were willing to turn that into a zoo.
Okay, so I'm going to change my stance. It's easier for people I deal with on a daily basis to disrespect me more than a stranger. Like, you really have to either touch me, get in my personal space to really just, you can say whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't bother me. But if it's someone I deal with numerous times in the week, it's easier for them to disrespect me. I can just say something out of pocket. I can say that. And again, like a stranger out in public, the only way you can really disrespect me is if you get close to me or touch me. So I don't think you will ever see that unless that happens. So you won't hear me say some wild shit to a fucking stranger with no teeth.
But I wouldn't. The thing is, I don't see your wild statements coming only when you feel disrespected. Like, that's just not. I don't see it that way. Like, 2 out of the 3 situations that we're talking about, no one disrespected you, bro. Like, your daughter having ADHD is not disrespect to you. Your brother having a cool ass story for how he met his man is literally no disrespect. Even it being shared to you the way that it was, no disrespect happened. And yet, when you retell the story, you say shit that sounds crazy to my ears, bro.
Yeah. Yuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it doesn't have to be disrespect. That's why I don't know. Because the things that affect you this way surprise me every single time they affect you this way. I didn't know that that's what you was going to say about ADHD last week, bro. I didn't know that that's what you was going to say about, like, like something that makes you recoil and, like, absolutely look crazy out here. And for you to think that, like, oh, you should know that I don't get down like that. How could I possibly? I brought up 9/11 one time, and you said some of the craziest shit you've ever said. And how could I have known that you wasn't going to say that?
Because we don't talk, yeah. Fact.
Like, yeah, you're saying to expect, like, nah, I have no idea what's coming. I didn't know that you hated people that only had gums, dog. I just found that out today.
Now, time out. Do you take me as a guy if we're out in public and we see somebody with no teeth or telling gay sex stories that I would intervene with them?
What do you mean intervene?
A Karen, go talk about that somewhere else. Like,
No.
I won't do that. You don't take me as that, though, right?
Not that guy. Not if we're separated from that situation.
Uh-huh.
But let's say
We're all together.
Let's say an old lady turns around at Raising Cane's while you're getting this shitty ass chicken that you hate so much, and you turn around and she says, "Oh, have a good one," and she ain't got no teeth. I don't know that you're not gonna say ill.
Really?
Yeah. How the fuck could I know that, Darian?
Because I'm not rude to people.
Okay.
I'm not rude to people. That's
Okay,
why.
man. I don't know that. I don't know that. How can you expect me to know that after what, like, you argued down, bro, that it was absolutely okay to have that reaction? That's what you did earlier. Like, what do you mean I'm supposed to know that you're not going to do that when you just told me all the reasons that it's okay for you to do that? Do you see how that wouldn't be possible for me to do?
Only because, to answer that is possible. But I feel like the scene or where we're at matters here. I truly believe that. Like, if we went to a fucking football game and I did that, that is wild as fuck. Like, that's just crazy. But because, like, I know these people, the relationship I have with these people, like that's cool. You know, like, I know for a fact, like, I'm willing to bet. Matter of fact, I even know he didn't take it that way because he still hit my line. Today, like, we take it with a grain of salt.
You are a great worker, man.
Like, we take.
You're a great worker. You would chase him when he's thirsty.
Even my loved ones, they take it with a grain of salt. They still hit my line, bro.
For sure.
Like,
yeah, we love you, dog. Bro. I just went on a fucking tirade against you.
Now, what
I love you, dog.
Now, when I'm saying, well, again, I move differently. Like, if I think that person is gross, I'm not hitting your line. Like, I'm just simply not. So I move differently.
That's not true. Your boss is gross. You have worked for him for years. First year, he said wild shit. That's your dog. He makes you a bunch of money. That's the relationship y'all have. That's just what you're saying ain't true, man.
Okay, I renege on that. A loved one. Like, if I think you're gross, I'll just cut you off, man.
Yeah, no, I want to help you, bro.
Like,
I want to help you.
I'll
dog.
cut you off.
I want to help you, man.
Like,
because you're great. I think it comes from an attribute that you have that has very positive aspects to it. Like, you're an honest dude. Like, your reactions are what they are because you are being completely honest. It's just you honestly have some shitbag ways. Like, you have shitbag thought patterns, man. That's all. And I want you to recognize them as shitbag thought patterns. Like, and I feel like after this conversation, it seems like you do. It seems like you do. And that's why you don't espouse them to the people who they would hurt.
Right. Or if I feel like they would... This is about to sound so crazy. Take it the wrong way. Like...
There's a reason that you think that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's the way. There isn't like a right or wrong way. Like, that's the way.
It made me think of a story but fuck it. It's like I knew somebody who was having the baby by a bump, and they ended up losing the baby, and I was like, you should be happy. Some people say that's crazy, right? In a time of grief or whatever, that was crazy. Crazy to say. But I was looking at the bigger picture here, and I feel like there's two ways you can take that. Like, this kind of was a blessing, but it's sad you lost somebody. Or you're a fucking dick. Like, why would you say that right now? Like, there's two different ways you can say that. Or take that, not say that. Two different ways you can take that.
Well, I think the first one, I don't think that's true. Like, you're an absolute dick for saying that. Like, no question, you're a dick for saying that. There may have been benefits to not having a kid with a deadbeat. Sure, there are benefits to that. But regardless of whether there are benefits to it, you still lose out on a bond that you have been building in your body. And you lose out on the possible bond throughout life. Like, that's nothing to ignore. Like, a lot of people that I know were the children of shitbags, and I am so happy that they exist. And you are literally looking at that saying, "Good. I mean, lucky you." That's nasty, man. That's nasty, dude.
I just simply see it as making your life easier, man.
I understand.
And if that makes me a shitty person, I'm a shit can, bro. Like, for real. Like, hey, this was what's best for your situation right here, brother. Like, hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah, who the fuck are you to say that?
You wanted my opinion? Why else you telling me this? We don't just share news with each other.
I am going to disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
They may have wanted sympathy.
From me? You know me.
True.
Come on. Was that reasonable? You really shouldn't have a baby if you come to me for sympathy. You don't think. Like, keep it a beam, bro. You're proving my point even more.
And I think you're proving mine even more. But this is a long-ass episode, man. So
I appreciate you for this.
Yeah, man.
No, but...
Yeah.
That's not crazy.
Fam, we will let y'all tell us.
Welcome to therapy.
It ain't
Thank
even.
y'all. Thank y'all.
It ain't even about who's right or wrong here. I just want y'all thoughts for real. I want y'all thoughts on leashing dogs. I want your thoughts on commercial drivers and your thoughts on this whole spat that we just went in. Let us know at the Overly Opinionated Pod on Instagram, at the OO Pod Boys on Twitter, or the Overly Opinionated Pod at gmail.com. But we'll see y'all next Wednesday, hopefully.